What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB, back in the building, back with another video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, guys, let's get into this really quickly. We're talking about Mike Tyson versus Evander Holyfield, and we're also talking about Gervonta Tank Davis. So let's delve into what's going on with Mike Tyson, and then we'll get into the situation with Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, a lot of you guys know on Monday, it was revealed that Mike Tyson had turned down the $25 million offer from Team Evander Holyfield to face off in a trilogy match. Now, I guess Mike Tyson's had a change of heart, because now he's saying that the fight is going to happen, which is scheduled for May 29th. So I got the article pulled up here. Let's read a little bit of it, catch you guys up to speed on what's going on. So let me grab my laptop, guys. All right, so it says here, Mike Tyson says he's fighting Evander Holyfield on May 29th. That's the title there. Iron Mike Tyson says he'll be facing Evander the Real Deal Holyfield on May 29th in their long-awaited trilogy match. This is a bit of a surprise, because on Monday, the 54-year-old Tyson had turned down an offer of $25 million to face the 58-year-old former two-division world champion Holyfield. If the fight does happen, what's unknown is if it will be a real professional fight or another exhibition bout like the one we saw from Tyson against 52-year-old Roy Jones in a Triller card last November at the Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. That was a pay-per-view exhibition match. The match was scored an 8-round draw, despite many boxing fans believing that Tyson deserved the win. I thought he deserved the win in that fight as well. Many boxing fans were upset about Tyson and Jones appeared to pull their punches so as not to hurt each other. And that's probably because it was an exhibition bout. I think Mike Tyson could have really hurt Roy Jones in that fight. But anyway, guys, let's put this down for a minute. Anyway, guys, it seems that Evander Holyfield had said that he had talked to Mike Tyson personally. They had agreed, I think, on a 50-50 offer, and then things changed. I think Mike Tyson might have wanted more money, and that's why they said that he turned down the offer. So I'm glad to hear that things were hashed out, and the fight's going to happen. I think, boxing needs some excitement this year. It's been a lot of disappointments going on this year. A lot of fights that we want to see that we're just not going to see. I am excited about Canelo Alvarez facing off against two champions this year. I will be attending one of those fights. The Billy Joe Saunders fight I will be attending. And if I can, maybe later on in the year, if I can get to see him in his second fight, we'll see. But let's delve into Gervonta Tank Davis' situation. I'm going to pull up the article on him. Sort of unfortunate situation going on with Gervonta Tank Davis. So it says here, Gervonta Tank Davis hit with 14 charges for Lambo hit and run, facing major prison time. So he's been indicted, guys. So it says here, boxing superstar Gervonta Tank Davis just got socked with 14 criminal charges stemming from a November 2020 hit and run crash that injured 4 people, and now he's facing more than 7 years in prison. The undefeated knockout artist is suspected of being the driver of the 2020 Lamborghini Urus, which allegedly flew through a red light and slammed into a Toyota on November 5th, just days after Gervonta's huge knockout win over Leo Santa Cruz. Davis, who turned 26 on November 7th, was reportedly celebrating his birthday at a nearby nightclub in South Baltimore before the incident. Now, the Baltimore City State Attorney Office announced it's moving forward with 14 counts against Davis. That's a lot of counts, guys, including 4 counts of failure to immediately return and remain at the scene of an accident involving bodily injury. He's also facing charges for failure to report an accident, driving on a suspended, revoked license, failure to stop at a red light, and more. If convicted of all charges, Davis faces a potential maximum of 7 years and 55 days in prison. Prosecutors say they've obtained surveillance footage of a nearby store that shows the Lamborghini collide directly into the store's fence, and the driver was allegedly identified by witnesses as Gervonta Davis. And what's worse, officials say witnesses says Davis and his passengers were seen gathering items from the Lambo and moving them to a getaway car that drove them away from the crash scene. Officials say they have footage that backs that up too. The defendant and the unidentified female passenger was captured on camera leaving from the scene in the Camaro, prosecutors say. State's attorney Marilyn Mosby, who I heard she's got some legal problems of her own right now, but I digress, says 4 people were hospitalized as a result of the crash, but they're expected to be okay. Fortunately, the victims in the case were able to survive this alleged hit-and-run collision with recoverable injuries despite the potential for a far worse scenario, Mosby said. Okay, so that's enough of that. But first of all, guys, I'm glad that the passengers in the other car were okay. You know, this could have been a worse situation. This is quite unfortunate for Gervonta Tank Davis. I really like that kid. You know, he has a bright future, but you know, he has to be careful with the moves that he makes out here. You know, there are all kind of eyes on him right now. When you're in the spotlight like him, you can't be making mistakes of this caliber. You know, it could have turned out worse. Somebody could have been injured. Somebody could have lost their life, and you know, it just would have been all bad in my opinion. So hopefully he learns from this type of stuff. You know, I hate to see this type of stuff happen to a young fighter, but you have to make smarter choices, smarter decisions. Have people around you that's going to steer you in the right direction. Don't want to crap on him too much, because I like Gervonta Tank Davis, but you know, sometimes you just have to have somebody there that's going to guide you and make sure you don't make crazy mistakes. Because as you see, you know, this story's in TMZ, everybody's seeing it, and it's just putting you in a bad spotlight. So hopefully Gervonta can get through this. Like I said, I hope the other people that were in the other car were okay. It could have wound up worse. So let me know what you guys think about the stuff with Gervonta Tank Davis. Let me know how you feel about Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield's trilogy match. Do you think Tyson can pull that one off if it's a real fight? Or do you think he'll lose again, maybe resort to some ear biting? Let me know in the comment section, guys. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.